Hi beautiful, welcome to my channel. In today's video I have two of the most exciting releases of 2025 to review for you. 2025 so far. It is the end of January only, but I feel like both of these releases I am going to be showing you today have potential to become not just monthly or yearly favorites, but like staples in our everyday makeup, staples in our collection. And so I'm thrilled to be reviewing these products today. I am of course talking about the new Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Contours. I did, as you can see, get them in PR. Look at how glorious Selena looks in that picture, by the way. They sent over three shades that I would say are kind of like their medium shades. And then right here on the other side we have some already existing blushes and highlighters, but I will not be applying those today. Sorry not sorry, because the other release we are going to be discussing and trying today is of course the new high blush duos from Natasha Denona. These were not sent to me. I did purchase these myself and I got two different colors. I got Simply Shy and Sweet Cheeks, which are two of the lightest shades. You guys know I like my blushes to be subtle, so these are the ones that we will be trying. Besides that, I will try something else. I have talked about it in a Will I Buy It video and I said I was not going to buy it, and I didn't buy it, but it was sent to me in PR, so I might as well try it out and see what it's about. And it is the new Urban Decay. This PR package is so intense for a product that I really have very little interest in. I'm super grateful they sent it over and hopefully I end up liking it, but because I just haven't really been super into highlighters lately, I feel like it's probably a makeup product that might get gifted to friends and family members soon. I know I'm being so positive about it. I'm talking about the new Face Bond Luminizers from Urban Decay. They sent me every single shade. I am so grateful. Again, hopefully I end up liking the product. The PR package looks super spectacular. As you can see, I got my brows done and I got my complexion started. I have foundation, concealer on. I also put mascara on so that my eyes don't feel naked, but I haven't done any bronzing or blushing or anything like that because of course we are trying these products today. I of course have all of these products I'm going to talk about today listed with links down below in the description box, and I'll have them tagged on the screen as well. Whenever you shop from my links, it helps out my channel. Let's go ahead and swatch the three shades they sent over. I have the shade Solas, which is going to be the one I'll end up using because it's the lightest of the three and the one that I think will match me better. Plus it has a really nice neutral to cool undertone, which I'm excited about. Serene looks a bit more dark and not as cool tone as you can see. And then the darkest shade I got, which is by no means their darkest shade, there's like 4 other shades after this one, is the shade Tranquil right here. So take a look right there at these three swatches. I believe the first shade, the shade Solas, is the shade Selena herself uses, so I'm pretty sure that one will work for me. The way they are suggesting to use these is to dot them and then blend them and then you're done. And as you can see on here, everyone's got 2 dots on the temple slash forehead, 2 dots on the cheek, 2 dots on the jawline. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to dot. I'm going to put my cheek dots a little higher because I like them a little higher. Let me grab some more product and then dot right there. I'm just gonna do both sides. Dot. To blend, I'm going to use the Rare Beauty brush they sent over, but you can use any of these angled brushes, will work fantastic for that, like the LCO2 from Refer, the LCO3 from Refer, or the 109 from BK Beauty. And to blend, I'm mainly just going to stipple in the pigment. I was a little scared of 2 dots because Rare Beauty's blushes are so pigmented that sometimes 2 dots could be too much for those, but this is immediately blending in those 2 dots and it's definitely not looking overwhelmingly pigmented with the 2 dots. So far so good. That blended instantly. These are not intimidating like the blushes are, because Rare Beauty's blushes, I gotta say, are definitely on the intimidating side. I've learned to use them and 1 dot is enough for me with those. So I was scared that 2 dots would be too much, but as you can, like, that blended instantly, okay? As you can see, 2 dots is perfect for this product. If you by chance go a little bit too far in to your cheek and you want to make sure that things look nice and smooth, this is the brush that I applied my foundation with, and you just want to tap the edge and things are going to look really beautiful and very blended. I still have my 2 dots on the jawline. On the jawline, I usually like to swipe rather than stipple. It just makes things easier, but so far I'm impressed. It's looking super beautiful and natural, and it blended in an instant. After just freshly applying these, I'm just going to take whatever's left to my nose. The color Solas looks incredible. That is exactly the type of color and tone that I like when it comes to a bronzy contour, because it's cool toned enough that it really helps to shape your face whilst giving you a really nice bronzy color that is not too yellow. I had very high expectations for this product, and it is meeting every single one of my very high expectations. Okay, this looks incredible, and I can't think of a single thing that could happen to this product to make me not give it a 10 out of 10 rating. Unless it disappears in half an hour, this is a 10 out of 10 product. The blendability, the pigmentation, the tone of it, I'm obsessed. I feel like I don't get super excited about products I just tried often on my channel, and this is one of those that I'm like, okay, I'm going to use it every day for the rest of my life, okay? That's how I feel about it right now. I'm very excited. That looks impressive. That looks incredible. Well done, Rare Beauty. This looks so good. So let's move on to Natasha, Denona, and these blush duos. Every time I think there's no possible way I'll buy another blush in my life ever again, a new blush comes out and I'm like, give it to me. I want to try it. So that's kind of what happened with this release, okay? By the way, I have a 15% discount code on the Natasha Denona website. It's Patty15. So if you shop these blushes there or anything else from her website, you can use my code Patty15. When these first came out, the code wasn't working, but I think it should be working now. Here are the 2 blushes I got. This one is Sweet Cheeks and this one is Simply Shy. Here's what Sweet Cheeks looks like once you open it. As you can see, it's a nice peachy shade, especially in comparison to this very cool tone pink I'm wearing. And then here's the shade Simply Shy, which is a bit more of a neutral to peach type of shade. Both sides are cream, which I'm honestly excited about. This is Sweet Cheeks right here on my fingers. Here's what the blush looks like, and then the highlighter. Take a look right there. And then here is Simply Shy. Here's what the swatches look like, and right there. So check it out. Here are both of the shades I got. And let's go ahead and put them to the test. I'm going to use the LCO2 brush for one of the sides, and I'm going to start by trying the shade Sweet Cheeks, and I'm blending it into that Rare Beauty contour we have down, building it up a bit. Okay, check it out, check it out. Nice and flushed, beautifully peachy, and on its own it has a bit of a natural finish, not super luminous. And we are of course going to try the highlighter next, but I wanted to show you just the blush side on its own. And then for the other side, I'm going to use the BK Beauty 109 brush and the color Simply Shy, and then stipple it and blend it once again. Here's what it's looking like, and these are honestly more pigmented than I expected. They look pretty bright, right? Maybe I got too much color on the second side. Let me go around with the foundation brush once again so that I can soften things a bit. There we go, that's better. And now that I have blended that out, I can honestly tell you to not get the 2 shades I got, because once they are blended out and softened and whatnot, they look the same. So if you're getting more than one blush, I would say to get a variety of depths rather than the 2 lightest ones, because the difference is barely perceptible. And I feel like the highlighter part is going to be very similar. For the highlighter, I'm going to use the BK Beauty A506 brush. And once again, we're going into Sweet Cheeks. And I'm going to tap it on the highest point of my cheekbone. Okay, I'm really liking this highlighter because first of all, it's not enhancing my texture. Second of all, it's not in your face. It's giving a very subtle light to the cheek, which I love. That is exactly what I want my highlighter to do. I don't want it to look metallic or super shiny. I just want it to catch the light. And I feel like that's exactly what this one is doing. It makes the blush look glowy rather than natural on the top of the cheek, and I feel like that right there, it just makes me happy. That's perfection for me. So far so good. Let's see if the other color does the same thing. I did kind of stipple it off a bit on the back of my hand just in case it was going to be too much, but I don't think you even need to do that, to be honest, because it's pretty subtle. I like it. I like it. I like it. So here's what the other side looks like. One thing I haven't done is apply any powder to my face at all whatsoever because I wanted to put down the cream products first. So now that I've done that, I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Ube Birthday Cake powder, which I've been liking. And I've been curious to try it with peachy blushes because this powder is so pink. So let's see if it looks awkward. No, that's pretty good. I'm not mad at that. I am loving the way everything is looking. The highlighter from the blush is subtle. The contour was very impressive. Out of these two, the contour is definitely still my favorite product I've tried. Again, it's one of those that I feel like is just going to become a staple for me. And so let's go ahead and try these Urban Decay highlighters. Hopefully after I try them, I'll still feel good about my makeup today. Let's swatch some of these shades. Here is Over the Top, Mirrorball, Silver Lake, Space Cowboy, High Profile, Half Baked, Peach, and Golden Hour. So take a look right here at the swatches. I think I'm going to try the shade Silver Lake on my cheeks today. And I think I want to apply it with a sponge and see if I like it that way. Maybe I'll try a brush on the other side. So here is Silver Lake. Okay, that's not bad. I was being so dramatic for no reason. I really thought this would enhance every little bit of texture on my face, but this looks nice. I like it. So weird. I'm in disbelief right now. I swear to God, I'm in disbelief right now. Let me apply with a brush on the other side. I was so skeptical about this. Wow. Honestly, judged this so harshly. I really thought I would hate it. Will it become a product I use every day? I don't know. But it looks good and it does not enhance your texture and it catches the light really nicely without looking overly metallic. It's definitely a lot more of a tamed down, natural looking product than I thought it would be. I still love my makeup. I'm so excited. And I showed you all of the swatches and that looks good. That looks so good. I'm having a good makeup day today. This was a good review video, okay? I'm just going to finish up my makeup with a natural looking lip liner. This one is from ABH in the shade Deep Taupe, which sounds scary, but it's honestly not very deep at all. I just have some errands to run the rest of the day, and so I am going to leave it at this. I'm just going to reapply my Ole Henriksen lip balm right in the middle. And I am calling it a day. Loved all three new products I tried today. My most recommended, definitely the Rare Beauty Contour. This product is amazing. Also really liked and enjoyed the formula and texture of the new Natasha Denona blushes. I just would have gotten one instead of both of these shades because I do feel like you can see the difference a little, but they look very close to one another. Maybe I should have skipped the second shade and gone for the third one so that I would have gotten something a little more different. So I don't suggest that you get the same shades I got. My favorite is the shade Sweet Cheeks right over here on this side. This is going to be the one I'm going to suggest most, but if you have more of a medium complexion, I feel like maybe Simply Shy will be better for you, or one of the darker colors that Natasha came out with. But formula-wise, pigmentation-wise, blendability-wise, I love them, and I love how natural the highlighter that the blush has is. And as you saw, I was very pleasantly surprised that I liked these highlighters, these liquid highlighters from Urban Decay, because they don't enhance your texture. They look very natural and they catch the light beautifully. So I'm definitely very excited that I tried those. I almost didn't. I was going to just take out the part of the video where I talked about them at the beginning and not try them because Natasha's blushes already had highlighters in them. But I'm so thankful that I didn't and that I tried the Urban Decay highlighters anyways, because again, pleasantly surprised. I'll definitely keep you updated on that, but I stand corrected. They look beautiful. If you guys like today's video, don't forget to please give it a thumbs up before you leave. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not already. I love you all so much. Thank you for watching and I hope to see you back in the next one. Bye.